Point after through the raindrops, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. Fields and the Bears now with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. And the Commanders are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Now a run up the middle with Drake. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. You talk about this Washington defense. They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
And I know, just like me, you're fired up about this one because this is the irresistible object and the immovable force. They're going head-to-head, number one versus number one. I've talked about that running backs renaissance for a while. Can they slow these guys down? Where's my helmet? I want to play.
Jeez, you are fired up. Something's got to give. On 2nd down, here's Fields. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. Down the left sideline. And he's going to step out of bounds all the way down at the 20. A big play there on the catch and run. 54 yards. So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. Fields now to throw. And he's going to go down here and sack. They push him back to the 34. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Here's Fields. And that nearly an interception here on his opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about no man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that in just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away. And that's exactly what happened there.
And he is going to have the Bears' 1st down. And it is a big letdown there defensively. They somehow allow him to convert on 4th and long. 27 yards, a big play there on 4th.
Here we go. Good.
From the gun, here's Fields. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bears. Kenyon Drake, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Bears are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Cairo Santos on to try the extra point. Footing likely going to be an issue all night here on a rainy night, but this one is good. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
First and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Keep it up! Keep it up!
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they are losers of 2 straight coming into this Thursday night game. Is it more difficult, CD, when you take a losing streak into a quick turnaround game like this?
It certainly is, because you don't get time to work on the issues that you've had throughout the season that caused you to have the record that you're having. You can't really get those set. So now you're trying to minimize those and maximize what you've been doing well. And I remember a game recently where one of the assistant coaches said to the head coach, forget our running back rotation. This guy has a hot hand, and they rode him to a victory. Those are things you have to look out for in games like this.
7-7, our score after 1. From the 41, here's a 2nd and 8. They'll run again here with Robinson. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Powell throwing on 3rd down here. Flush to his right. And that will be incomplete.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. Powell going to go for it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will be taken down, but it's a big play and a conversion for Washington on 4th down. Powell throwing on 1st down here. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Curtis Samuel with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And Washington has taken the lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we could walk away with a win.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. 23 yards to pick up there.
First down, Chicago.
From the 50, here's Fields. Sliding out of the pocket. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Oh, that's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 25-yard line. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. There he goes, right side. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown.
That was a nice catch, and not by the guy you thought it was going to be. How about the defender turning into an offensive player as soon as the ball hits his hands, and off he goes, off to the races, and into the end zone.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Velus Jones now from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness, maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
A really nice effort that time. 12 yards on the keeper, picking up the first.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it. But it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
Bringing him down there, Jonathan Allen. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. 38-yard line, 2nd and 9. Right back to Drake. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They snap it to Fields. That is caught. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. On the option right is Fields. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Justin Fields. A 16-yard touchdown run. And the Bears get a late score here, the final minute of the first half. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose.
Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson.
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Howe. Airing one out for Crowder. Oh, that is incomplete.
The offense schemed going 5 wide, trying to create a chance for the big shot, and they took it. If he comes down with that one, that's a huge offensive swing. But credit the defense with a nice play, knocking that one away.
Here's Howell. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And the Bears are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
On 2nd and 10, Fields. It's caught inside the 25. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. A final shot before the break. Fields. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Bears 21, Bears 14.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
On second down, here's a keeper by the QB. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. Now on 3rd and long, they look to throw. quarterback out of the backfield. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. On 2nd down, it's Drake. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 15 coming up after that loss of 2.
I think it might be time to move to a different section of the playbook there because back-to-back runs, both were loss. Now they have 3rd and long coming up.
Third and long. It's Fields. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 37. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Now a dump off here complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. To throw is Fields. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Moore. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 13-yard line. Throwing again is Fields. Forced out to his left. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Justin Fields, a 13-yard touchdown run. And the Bears are an extra point away from drawing level. Santos with the extra point, and we are tied at 21. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the 3rd as they have their first possession of this 2nd half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
At the 19-yard line.
2nd down, Howell now. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bears sack. Yannick Ngakoue. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
Give Ngakoue credit on that play and for what he's done throughout his career. He's been on 5 teams across the last 4 seasons, but has never stopped producing. At least 8 sacks every single year, and he's still only 28 years old.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Now inside the 25. Terry McLaurin. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, 88 yards. And the Commanders have moved out in front. The extra point by Sly is up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They did what they had to do to start this 3rd quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, exactly right, Pat. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, And that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
When the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Out of the gun, Fields. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Good work there to force the incompletion and fourth down. Normally, it'd be a quick change for the punt return unit, but this offense has converted twice on fourth down so far, so you may want to double-check things there and make sure they're actually going to kick the football.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. A man who led the league in yards per carry last year, it's Khalil Herbert. The 20. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Khalil Herbert, his third rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying this ball game here in the final moments of the third quarter. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and we are all tied at 28. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this third quarter. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. First and 10. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Powell. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Oh, that would have been a nice one to hit on in a tie game. You start to think that one big play, maybe the next big play, could turn out to be the game winner. They took the big shot, but it winds up incomplete.
The rain compounding issues here for a possible field goal try. They'd love to obviously get closer or even pick up the first down if they can. It's third down. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on fourth down. Powell down to throw it. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And is it a touchdown? No signal. No, they say incomplete. The Commanders went for it, but they cannot pick up the first. And the Bears will get the football back. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. We'll see if they can grab the lead. Either way, what a job their defense did to force the turnover on downs to set up this opportunity.
Looking for an opening, not much there. He'll get it to the 39.
And the offense moving quickly to the line. On second down, here's Fields. Eluding the pressure. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Montez Sweat can make no time to fight in and drop him.
Montez Sweat in good form there as it sets another quarterback. And he's in good form in 2022 as well. Put up 8 sacks coming up with an injury-shortened campaign the year prior.
From the gun on third down, Fields.
And this is going to be intercepted. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10.
Robinson, he'll try the left side. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he's in. Touchdown, Commanders. His second rushing touchdown on the campaign and 4th overall. And the Commanders have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive.
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes. And the Commanders will take over possession here up at the 44. 1st and 10 here for Hal and the Commanders.
At their own 44. They start on the ground with Robinson here.
Room here to run. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Washington. Brian Robinson Jr. with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Commanders look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good, and the lead now up to 14. Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, you know, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Fields throw complete here to Kmet. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. This is 1st and 10. A shotgun snap, Fields. And again, back to Komet. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his second catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their third corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man and try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
It looked like almost some miscommunication defensively, because once he decided to keep it, he had pretty smooth sailing.
Yeah, it became a question of, wait a minute, who's got the quarterback? And when you talk about miscommunication, it's supposed to be called assignment football on the defensive side of the ball. But if the assignment gets mixed up, that's the end result.
From the 17, they work on 2nd and 10. Now it's Fields. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. We've talked about it, CD. The Bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Got to avoid the flags defensively. Here's 4th and long. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And this is caught for a touchdown. So hang on now. Things just got a little bit more interesting here in the final minute.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right. And if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
So they've accomplished half the mission, Charles. They get the onside kick. They do need a touchdown here, but they've got some time to do it.
In the excitement, there's no need to press. Plenty of time. They have the opportunity. Now they just need to execute and finalize things.
Here's 1st and 10. All eyes on Fields. That's complete to Mooney. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. 2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
And let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
A little less than 40 seconds remaining. Here comes 2nd and 10. Now Fields. Flushed out right. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout. Here's Fields. This pass caught by the handler. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Back to throw. Fields. Escaping the pressure right. Toward the pylon, but it's incomplete.
Well, here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
They'll come up now on 2nd down.
He's back to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout. That'll be their third and final stoppage here as we start this out. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Back to throw. Flush to his right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ballgame. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. They snap it to Fields.
And it's going to be batted down. We'll go the other way with the football. They can't hook up on 4th and goal from the 4.
And the Commander defense able to hold.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes.
What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead. That home field advantage, I think it helped fuel all of what happened for them down the stretch. A huge win.
So for Washington, they From one of the loudest venues in the National Football League, you get a look there at Ggtg Field at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Straight ahead, a rematch from Super Bowl 57, as it'll be the defending NFC champions, the Philadelphia Eagles, taking on the Kansas City Chiefs.
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports.
From the end zone, here comes Williams. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. But right away, they'll change the look. Already here, they'll audible to something else. But right away, they'll change the look.
The lane opens up that time as he'll be brought down just short of a first after a gain of about 9. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Right back to Swift again on second down.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Once again, it's Swift.
No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
Throw left side complete. That's Brown. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
Throwing is Hurts.
Looking here for Smith downfield.
That to the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the Joe Sneed.
Went for the deep shot early, and that's why it's a one target to throw it to. You have 3 other guys sprinting downfield. You've got 2 of them covering an interception. They're both taking different cover and coverage.
Now the Georgia Southern man. This is Jarek McKinnon. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge.
Yellow, yellow, go, stick, mega.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. Pretty explosive run on that inside handoff, and when you're a runner of his caliber, you don't need a big crease.
You really don't, but also what we're seeing is an offensive line that's taking charge at the point of attack, aren't we? Not only they're controlling the initial contact, they're actually utilizing what they call the strain the next 2 to 3 seconds to continue to move people.
The Chiefs at 7-2 here on the year, and they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well, because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. There goes a deep ball. End zone. Touchdown! Travis Kelce, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Chiefs use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. And that flag accepted. So look at this. They got the 7-0 lead in the pocket, and they're going to try an onside kick. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So look at this. They got the 7-0 lead in the pocket, and they're going to try an onside kick. And I think the Chiefs have it. They do. Well, they just scored. They got the lead, and they decide to keep their foot on the accelerator, so to speak.
Scouting, scouting, scouting. They had to have seen something in their preparation for this game that told them in this situation, if they get the look they like, let's go ahead and go for it anyway. They like being bold.
Out there.
Headed straight, it's Pacheco. Taking it right down Broadway. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 48 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries. They're making a real first quarter statement with the run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit.
That's
so
a fucking sad.
Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Nolan Smith in there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man. So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Pacheco gets it up the gut. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards, but also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
On 3rd down, it's Pacheco. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the run. They'll run here with Pacheco, and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. It looks like they'll move things around here.
What the fuck is y'all doing with my defense?
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Well, that'll be incomplete. And he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Boy, that was lockdown coverage there. He's scanning for someone to come open. That was great work to blanket everyone. And in the end, he's just got to throw it away.
Now they empty the backfield and motion the running back right.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Fletcher Cox able to record his 5th sack of the season. Butker's kick here is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
From the end zone, here comes Williams. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned the team's down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Hurts. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far as a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
His early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Jerry Sneed. And the Chiefs will take over possession here. 44. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. They'll get this up to the 47 and brought down there.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. They'll give him 4 yards there, and this will wind up being a 3rd and 3. They'll try for the first with Pacheco. Nifty footwork at the 45. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 75 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in his first half.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards.
Ready.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. They'll check this one down to Pacheco. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Here's 2nd and 8. Down the left sideline. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Rashee Rice, 39 yards. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead.
That's that goddamn bye week shit.
Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes our score 17-0. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with it. Whatever's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. It's putting the game in jeopardy.
Shit. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Bitch ass question marks.
Here's Hurts to throw. It's caught. Smith. And he'll get nothing out of that one. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get set.
Bro, that is not the fucking play I picked. Fuck.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Dancing to his left. Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first. And now they're in the hurry up.
I got to get that momentum shit down. Fuck.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. 2nd and a couple.
Oh, shit.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll set up a throw. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. Eluding the pressure right.
Hey, that nigga's keeping up with me, man.
But to throw it away.
Out of here.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion.
Damn,
they could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
That nigga have. I gotta get this fucking momentum down. My niggas getting plays and shit.
2nd down. Here's Hurts. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't get it.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Every time I change the play, question gets the fucking play. Fuck.
Back to throw again. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And that will be incomplete.
This nigga though.
He left that one in a bad spot, but fortunately it's just an incompletion and not picked to bring up 4th down.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
The middle linebacker kept up with fucking Watkins, bro.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. Airing it out deep for Smith. That's caught inside the 20. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Smith in motion right.
Take it back. I ain't letting you switch them niggas. What the fuck?
Well, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. In motion, the tight end.
Went back because I took a flag. Get the fuck out of here.
They'll throw now on the final play. Being chased out left. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. A very one-sided first half. 17-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. Kadarius Toney going to elect to bring this one out. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled into 20. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. But Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they got the lead. Now a chance to expand upon that lead here with their first drive in the third quarter. Yeah, believe it or not, you and I have noticed that this great game of football has shifted towards pass first, run second. So for me, it is really nice to see some of these teams keeping the ground game as a big component of their offense, and it's working pretty well for them now. And let's face it, they can continue to do damage with it. And in addition, it sets up the pass game really well for them, too. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
Red, yellow, 6, mega. Real green.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
God, why is y'all changing that nigga like that, bro? It's not how that shit's supposed to go.
They'll look to pick it up with McKinnon. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. That'll bring up 4th. They had the 8-yard gain on first down, but unable to do much from there. Here's the Chiefs punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the Eagles will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
All I'm saying, the middle linebacker kept up with the fucking 98. That shit is crazy.
But first down, Hurts. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Well, I didn't get him from the Lions, though. I got him.
Swift.
Come on, tight. My fucking tight end second block. I got him from the Steelers.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack.
That's what I said.
Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. Escaping under pressure again, and down he goes again. George Karlaftis, he's the one that drops in this go-around.
How did he run the ball?
Back sacks. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. You get the sense that they're saying, we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away.
35 yards that time on the punt. And the Chiefs will have excellent field position here as they take over.
They run it with Pacheco from the gun.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
At the 48-yard line.
Ready?
They'll look to throw. That's caught left side by Hardman. And just 3 yards on the catch there. Couldn't get away. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
They'll set up to throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
Now back to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Chiefs first down, and he'll get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 4th and 1.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time.
3rd quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up.
Flush to his right. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time. 1 quarter remains here as well. We're back now in KC. It's the Chiefs with the lead and the football here as we get set for quarter number 4.
They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 10-yard line.
Fly through.
2nd and 9 now. Eluding the pressure right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 9.
He'll drop to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
And he will not be able to get the first as he can get this only down to the 5. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
Fuck.
Okay, ready? Smash, red. Set.
Back to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Throwing is Hurts.
Flushed out right. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
At the 27-yard line.
From the gun, it's Hurts. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Nigga so fucking spread it out. Shit, nigga.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
Looking right side, and it's complete to Watkins. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Question mark shit still popping up.
Hurts. And that is incomplete. A lot of folks bearing down on him there. He can now hang on. It's 3rd down.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. He'll look to throw. He's going deep for Brown.
Oh, why is he throwing that bitch way out?
And that is caught at the 10-yard line. And he will step out of bounds down near the 10-yard line. A big play there for Philly. 52 yards.
That's where I threw it at. I need touchdown, not no sideline shit.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
They'll look to throw again.
And Hurts is intercepted, his 3rd of the game. And the Chiefs are going to take possession here as they get it at their own 40-yard line. Interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball in a comfortable
Can't even run the ball.
And that won't buy him much room. Just a 1-yard
They let that
gain
nigga
to the
do
5.
whatever the first half.
In this situation with a lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
Y'all let me down, boy.
Go red. Red, cycle.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to float this over the middle, deep.
Bad.
And that's caught inside the 35. A big play there for KC. 65 yards. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10.
Running left to give to Pacheco.
Right there.
He'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about
Right
7
there, bro.
96 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Fuck me. You ain't never beat me like this. That shit
From
is
the
crazy.
20, here's 2nd and 2.
That just got something to do
Here's
with badass
Pacheco once
shit.
again.
And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described, manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage, they're powering through, and they're...
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown.
Isaiah Pacheco, his 12th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Chiefs add on to their 4th quarter lead, and they are on their way to improving to 8-2. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And the lead is now 24.
Never been held. This is
Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away.
He don't play that bad, though. Goddamn. Shit.
From the end zone, here comes Williams. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Shit,
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
was
They
able
were
to
coming off the extra week of rest, but this
catch him,
team started
on a fly
sluggish, and
route.
it really didn't get any better from there. And trailing big here in this fourth quarter.
I know what that is.
And that's going to be caught downfield by Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now they got to get to the line quickly.
It's a gain of 35.
Here's Hurts to throw.
Philadelphia.
This short throw caught by Goddard. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up third.
Late in the game, he's certainly doing everything in his power to buy time for his guys to make a play. But in this case, he's surrounded, and all he has room to do is to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I couldn't have ran out of bounds.
So this one in the win column for Kansas City, and this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
When the absolute pitch is shut out, so it can't get much better than that, right? The defense led the way, but the offense did their part as well. They moved the ball up and down the field, so you got to like what you saw. What do they call that? A total team effort? I think when it's time to hand out game balls, guys from both sides will end up getting one.
So for Kansas City, they continue to put themselves in position for a first-round bye as they move to 8-2, and they will hit the road next week. Meanwhile, for Philadelphia, they suffered just their second loss as they drop to 8-2 now on the year, and they'll get a chance to